This
Let's
IRL
get into it. Atozy, this IRL streamer is apparently crashing out over women. Yes, I read the title. Don't freaking judge me. Shut up. I couldn't think of a clever way to introduce the video. It's Atozy. Play. Who this?
streamer
Who
just
that?
crashed out over a woman and ended up smashing the window of his rental while live streaming it.
Why that, bro? ¿Por qué? Wait, like seriously though, for what? Like for a lady? Like what the fuck around you?
I'm gonna.
Grandmama Monkey, my grandmother Monkey always told me, like since I was a little kid, she always told me, in Spanish I'll say like, a ninguna mujer ni todo el amor ni todo el dinero. To no woman should you give all your love, nor all your money. Okay, it's that simple. And it works in both ways, ladies. Same thing, right? Like it works in both ways. To no man should you give all your love, nor all your money. Never give it all. To nobody. Nobody's ever gonna get that. You save a little bit, just a little bit. You can give like 95. You can give 99 if you want. But you never give all of it. And this is exactly why.
Kill her! I'm gonna f her up! I can't believe this! I don't care, dude. I don't care, bro. I got glass in my hand. I don't care, bro. I can't
Bro really broke the glass.
take this anymore.
Oh boy, yeah.
First of all, I hope he goes to jail. You can't threaten somebody's life like that, or threaten to cause physical damage to someone and not like that. That's like, I really do genuinely like sorry, no.
Yeah, that's one way to react. So this is Ice Poseidon. We've recently talked about some of his antics in Japan, but he basically pioneered the modern version of IRL
That's Ice Poseidon now. Damn, I forgot how he looks like.
streaming, as he was by far the largest IRL streamer on Twitch until he was banned for essentially being deemed a brand risk after he was swatted numerous times, with the final one being on the plane in LAX.
An online personality, somebody who streams video online, says,
Bro got, yeah, I remember this was a pretty big freaking deal. Yeah, I forgot about him for a while, but yeah, he was freaking huge for a minute.
it was a bomb threat and it was a prank. He says he was the target.
I felt really bad for everybody on the plane because they just had to sit there because of this guy who called.
My whole thing is like, if you're getting on a flight, stop streaming. Turn it off. Maybe just go on a flight. Go the way you gotta go. Like why? No, ain't nobody gotta see what the hell you doing on a plane. What is that? What's that do with it? Turn it off. Get there and then start streaming when you get there. I never seen Kais in that. Well, I mean, maybe sometimes right here and there, but I've never seen Kais in that. Freaking be like, guys, I'm gonna be here and here, like freaking like telling everybody in the whole world where freaking the docks are at. You feel me?
Like, he called in and said that I had a bomb on the plane. That's what he said. Like, he was pretending to be me.
And I mean, the laundry list of things that has happened throughout his career is too much to name here, but it's safe to say he's been a controversial figure for a while. But recently, he's been doing this challenge of IRL streaming 100 days straight while in Asia. And this has definitely taken a massive mental toll on the guy, especially
100 days straight. So what, you don't sleep at all?
Actually, a month in, we're actively watching a dude completely lose his mind live. And this is all really about
You know what sucks too? Because well, I don't know if that's the case, right? I would have to like look more into it. But if he is not sleeping correctly, dude, sleep deprivation can genuinely lead to hallucinations, erratic behavior. Like you will absolutely like hallucinate, and like, especially if you start to go into what's called micro sleep, where you just lose consciousness for like seconds. You just start losing time. Like, no, this is a stupid idea. You should never do this.
a bunch of self-inflicted
I say as I'm currently planning my 24-hour stream.
reasons that stems from the types of people he associates with, his actions while streaming, the toxic audience that's entertained by his downfall, and the people who are actively hunting the guy down. And then his girlfriend. And as I said previously, this is all happening while he's live streaming 24/7. So there's obviously a lot to cover, but let's stick to the main moments around this big viral crash out. Apparently, this live stream challenge has put a lot of stress on him and his girlfriend, as his girlfriend is not with him in Japan. She's at home in the US.
And was this during Valentine's?
He's live streaming 24/7, so he can't really be there for her. And he's also being a dumbass around other women on his live stream. And I mean, that just...
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, no duh. You have a girlfriend. You have a significant other. Hurry up. Come here, Bubbish. Hey, relax. What you barking at? Sorry. Yeah, no duh. You have a girlfriend out in the freaking, like, real world. Out in the, well, not the real world, but out in the US. And you freaking live stream 24/7. Of course she's gonna freaking watch you. You start freaking acting like that. What exactly do you expect to happen? You're like self-reporting to your own girl.
Definitely rubs salt in the wounds of his girl. So I guess like one of the big things that people are talking about is there's some nose job speculations, and I'm saying speculations because I don't know what's true. But people are saying that she stole $20,000 from ICE to go get a nose job, and the nose job apparently didn't go well. Hence the reaction.
I can't believe this!
But from what I can
Wait, she stole the
tell, that's not true. At least the first half. I did confirm with ICE that
I need to...
job speculations, and another woman is not with him in Japan. She's at home in the US. He's live streaming 24/7, so he can't really be there for her. And he's also being a dumbass around other women on his live stream. And I mean, that just definitely rubs salt in the wounds of his girl. So I guess like one of the big things that people are talking about is there's some nose job speculations. And I'm saying speculations because I don't know what's true. But people are saying that she stole $20,000 from...
Oh, okay, so not even Ice Poseidon is the one... I was gonna say, I thought it was like an accusation. Okay, so not even Ice Poseidon is actually accusing her.
From ICE to go get a nose job, and the nose job apparently didn't go well. Hence the reaction.
I can't believe this!
But from what I can tell, that's not true. At least the first half. I did confirm with ICE that she did not steal the money from him, and he willingly paid for it. But here's one of the viral clips that led up to the, I guess, the viral crash out.
Yeah, she's f***ing man. I'm over here working my ass off, trying to make f***ing money for us to f***ing live, and she's complaining that I was mean to her.
This is a very classic, like, thing, and it's one of those things where, I'm not gonna judge nobody for nothing, right? You do you. But Papa Monkey always told me that, no matter what woman you're with, you providing for her does not give you the right to treat her like garbage or to disrespect her. Because you are not buying this woman. This is not a contract. This is not a deal. This is somebody you should be caring about. This is somebody who you should care about in earnest. And, like, you get what I'm saying? This is not the kind of person... You should not be with this person if this is not the kind of person that you would be going behind their back to flirt with other women. You get what I'm saying? Like... Obviously, there's going to be instances where she might not be able to make it because XYZ reason. I don't know this woman. I don't know how good a girlfriend she is. But I'm just saying, like you have a girlfriend. You could easily have brought her to Japan too. Like, there's a million different ways to avoid these situations. Don't immediately go to I'm out here making money. I'm this, that, and the other. It's just like at that point you're just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's more my family, but we have a very bad distaste for people who like to throw things in your face. Like, especially if you're helping someone and you throw something in you throw it in their face that you helped them or have helped them in the past. It don't sit right with us. So maybe that's more just a personal bias.
Or whatever, dude. Like, I don't even remember what the conversation was. I was just trying to.
Yeah, you could tell he had the you could tell he was probably in the right when he immediately decides to not mention what the conversation about and say that it was just. You could really tell he was probably in the correct.
Say that if I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit, if you can just work with me, and if you can just make me feel better in that moment, so I can get out of this little cycle that I'm in, and then I can feel better afterward.
Yeah, I mean, this is the...
But first of all, he definitely looks sleep deprived. Second of all, Nobody's making you do any of this. You decided to do this challenge. If you're feeling like shit, and you genuinely feel terrible, stop it. Go home. Take a nap. Leave the phone on stream. Point it at your bed. Go to sleep. Still counts as a 24-hour stream. Y'all can listen to me fart all night. Like, no one is putting you in this position except yourself, my dude.
Downside of live streaming 24/7 for over a month, especially if you don't have clear and set boundaries with your significant other. Small problems suddenly become big problems. And if
you can't really take the time to privately discuss a matter or privately go through something, which is why you probably shouldn't be streaming your live 24/7.
You will go insane.
I don't want it. I said I don't want it, bro. If you want to, like, I'll break up with you. I don't.
I love how it's like people put themselves in a literal Truman Show and then get surprised when they have an actual freaking psychotic meltdown. Like, no duh! Human beings are not meant to be, like, under a microscope like this, 24/7.
I need somebody who's gonna be with me through thick and thin, support my feelings when I'm out here working my ass off while you're sitting home doing nothing. You're at home doing nothing! I'm out here working my ass off, going mental!
Again, that's another thing. I'm like, did she not want to come to Japan with you? You're saying that as if it's like she refused to go with you to Japan. Did she? I mean, maybe that is the case, right? Maybe she was just like, screw Japan, I don't want to go there. But, you know.
Insane! So you can live a good life! And I'm the bad guy?
Paul, chill the fudge out! You're going to be okay, bro. Watch Asian Andy and have a laugh, bro, before hoes. Bro, chill out! Go to sleep! Why you live streaming this? You don't need
you're
to.
at home doing nothing!
You don't gotta do none of this.
Like, dude.
Like, you obviously need to get off the internet for a bit, bro. Go touch grass.
Obviously, it escalated from there.
About telling girls.
I feel bad for him. I feel some sympathy for him, but at the same time, he's doing this to himself. Like, I'm watching a full-grown man do this to a full-grown man. You feel me? Like, I can't. Like, what can I do?
Big.
These are the decisions he's made.
I don't give a. They got big. Yeah, I'm impressed by it. Like, I don't give a anymore. I don't give a shit. Not nothing, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, I'm tired of getting pressed by her too. Like, bro, I could so many of these goddamn girls out here and I don't. Okay, you better be thankful for that shit. If I want to say it, she got big. Yeah, she got big. What about it? Get the over it.
So I mean, this just.
And again, the thing is, I've absolutely like met people and met couples where that's a totally okay thing to do. Hell, I've met couples that where like the guy's like, God, look at the tits on that chick, and the girlfriend will be like, God, Lord, yeah. And like, were you kidding me? Like that's not it. Like, some people are okay with it, but the problem is that you need to freaking sort this stuff out long before you get to this point.
Looks like it's two emotionally immature people dating in public where there's like 30,000 live people.
It's like, obviously, you could tell he acts way different when he's with her than when he's not with her, and apparently she saw that. Frankly.
While watching most of their interactions. So that's a nightmare for anyone, to be honest. And clearly it got to a point where
not only that, you also have to think about it. Like, think about it from her perspective. If this was like just a normal argument, a normal boyfriend-girlfriend argument, that's one thing. But the fact that he made it such a public scandal, I can see her basically being like, I don't want to live that life with you. I don't want to have that life where anytime you and I have a disagreement, you're gonna go and pretty much call me out to your entire community, and it's gonna become this whole freaking like mob mentality or this whole freaking like situation every single time. You get me? Because you know, for whatever freaking reason, like, I get that. She might not be comfortable with this.
Tell her. Go, you're up. I can't believe this.
Is this another streamer?
He just completely lost it. Watching most of their interactions. So I mean, this just looks like it's two emotionally immature people dating in public where there's like 30,000 live people watching most of their interactions. So that's a nightmare for anyone, to be honest. And clearly it got to a point where he just completely lost it.
I don't know who this is, but I love her hat. She looks so cute, and I feel so bad because she's crying. And is she in the back of the car when he smashes the window? Oh, and it's a rental too, bro. You got to pay for that. Oh, I really hope. Damn, he's not even from Japan. Damn, that means the rental might be under one of their names.
Kill her! Go! You're up! I can't believe this!
I'd be pretty freaking terrified too. Bro is losing his mind.
I don't care, dude. I don't care, bro. My hand. I don't care, bro. I can't.
Yeah, she freaking switched it up. She caught that content brain though. She's smart. She got that content brain though. She's like, oh damn it! I should have freaking turned the camera around earlier.
Hate
I
this
know he's gonna
anymore.
lose his mind.
Bro,
It's us broken.
Is he driving? He's not driving, right? No, I don't think so. No, this is in Japan. Wait, what side are the drivers on in Japan?
Yes, stop the car.
Like, bro, I'm feeling like, don't get me wrong. I may or may not have had anger management issues in the past. However, I never got like too crazy, but there was definitely a time where I punched the crud out of my door and punched the crud out of my closet door and freaking busted it. So I cannot criticize him as far as like letting himself get his emotions to that point. What I will criticize is the fact that, like, that's a lot of money right there on a rental. Like, at least I broke my own door, you know? Like, I owned the damn thing. I wasn't gonna pay no money like that. Like, I'm just saying, I was angry, but I wasn't like stupid angry. Like, I wasn't like, I'm about to get charged for my rental. Like, you know how expensive them fees are?
Michael. Stop the car.
Man.
Huh? Stop the car.
He's going
Stop the
insane.
car.
Stop the car.
Yeah, this car, man.
Are you okay, bro?
I'm fine. Fine, bro.
Crashing out.
Paul.
Look at her. Yeah, I would like. If I'm any of these people here, I never want to hang out with this dude again. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You crash out like this around me. It's just one of those things where it's just like, you know what? I think you got too much damn job. Like, don't get me wrong. There's like, oh, my boy's going through it, and I gotta be there for my boy. And then there's just like, oh, bro, you like, this is like, you gotta chill the hell out. Like, this is nonsense. You grow the hell up. Like, you acting childish right now.
I don't know why you can't just support me. Your worst time ever. Oh, worst. Get
Can't support me in my worst time ever. Well, I don't like. I'm not gonna invalidate his emotions right now. I don't know what he's going through. But brother, you are in Japan. You have money. Enough money, let's say, to be in Japan. Enough money to rent a car in Japan. Enough money to be able to support a woman back in the States or wherever the hell. All this stuff. Like, what exactly is happening that is so freaking detrimental that your girlfriend has to, like, give you all this support? Like, what exactly is happening over there in Japan? How terrible is your trip to Japan? What? How is this the worst time of your life? Cause what? Cause you won't go to sleep? Go to freak to sleep!
Get out of this car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is just...
I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you are in Japan. Apparently, hanging... sorry. Screw this guy. You're in Japan. I just saw this other streamer. You're in Japan with some gorgeous women's, and you're freaking hanging like, and you're hanging out with friends who, assumedly, at least know the nightlife, the clubs, the scenes, the stuff. You know how much I would love to have somebody who lives in Japan that could just show me around to the best places? Like, what the hell? What is so damn wrong about your life right now?
sad. I mean, like, at what point do you pull the plug and take a break? Because filming yourself act like this for profit is...
You do that the very moment you stop enjoying it. The very, like, bro, if I ever get, like, and I've told this to my chat, if right now something comes up, somebody sends me a text message and it just completely, utterly destroys me, my life, my day is ruined, and I just can't freaking, like, I can't come to make y'all laugh or try to entertain or smile, I'm stopping the stream. Like, what the hell am I gonna do? I'm gonna freaking make you go through, like, watching me feel like shit while... Y'all not gonna enjoy that. Nobody's gonna enjoy that. No one's enjoying that. Well, I mean, of course, like maybe in this particular instance, the locals and the people who are just there for the drama and the show of it, you know, they'll be happy, I'm sure. But you know,
is fascinating to put it lightly. But people are reporting saying that he did this inside of a taxi cab. But I did confirm that this was a rental that he himself rented. So I mean, hey, at least.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't under anyone else's name. I. You know what? Okay. At least nobody else was financially impacted by this man's anger.
He's not burdening some innocent taxi driver for just being the driver as his girl pushed him to a breaking point. But this is what happened after he got back into the car.
No, again, I do genuinely want to know what exactly did his girl do as well to, like, because he's talking about this, like, she pushed him to some breaking point. I would like to know if that, like, what specific because all he said so far is that it was a dumb conversation. Like, what pushed him to this breaking point? Or was it literally just that she said, you're not here to support me, you don't have my attention, we're breaking up?
It's blackout. Especially when you're feeling really bad mentally. The feelings are uncontrollable.
Again, if you know you're feeling very bad mentally, come on, brother. Use your logic. Go to sleep. Stop the stream. You're doing this to yourself. Stop it. Like, I don't know what the hell to do here. It's like watching someone punch themselves in the face and you're just like, stop!
You need to rest.
Trying to save a fish from drowning and he keeps
Not
jumping back
actually
in the
going to
river.
kill her. I was just so mad I couldn't control what I was.
No, but now you said it, and now it's out there in the public. You're stupid. Why the hell would you ever say that?
Saying.
Well,
That's just how I felt. It was a hyperbole.
I didn't mean that. It's just how I felt.
Right.
Because nobody ever in the history of anything has ever murdered someone in the middle of an emotional tantrum. Never! It's never happened.
Yeah, that's the massive downside of live streaming for over a month straight until you have a mental breakdown. But the upside is, I mean, obviously it's lucrative. The dude is making some serious...
I don't care though. If I was his girlfriend, I genuinely would put a restraining order on that. That's no, hell no. He just threatened to freaking murder you live on stream. I don't care who you are. At least it's me, or if it's somebody I care about, I put a restraining order on him. That's it. That's the end of the story. Oh, hell no. You took it way... There are lines, and you crossed a hell of a line there.
Bank from this. This is essentially just a live reality TV show that everyone can join at any time. But thankfully, he does go on to address the window.
I got to pay for this windshield. It's probably going to be expensive.
Maybe we'll receive.
How much is...
The worst part is that like like all these people are just going to give us all a bad reputation in Japan.
How much will this cost?
We have our insurance. So.
I don't think the insurance will apply to punching a window.
No, duh.
Did you punch?
Yeah, I punched it. I'm surprised I didn't just go straight through the window.
And it's live on stream too, so it's kind of like, how do you deny it?
Maybe homeless, because of homeless through the snowball.
Wow, you suck. What a garbage. No, screw that person too. You're a prick. Who is that? Screw that person. He's a prick too. What, you're gonna start accusing random poor homeless people in Japan? What the hell do the poor people in Japan, the homeless population in Japan have to do with this? Cause this prick can't handle his freaking relationship?
Last time. So it was a week already.
Whatever.
No, own up to your freaking
he's not wanting to
stupidity.
commit insurance fraud live, and he did address fixing the window right away. So it seems like he's doing the bare minimum here, hopefully. But obviously, all of this commotion has caused the Japanese public to release a wanted poster with all of these IRL streamers who are currently...
Johnny Sommelier on it. Ice Poseidon. Okay, I mean, Johnny Sommelier and Ice Poseidon are on two different, like, I don't know if I would say that they're, like, on the same, like, it's a bit wild to put them on the same wanted list here. Like, what the hell?
Streaming in Japan or have been streaming in Japan. And of course, Johnny Somali has decided to reinsert himself into this, claiming that Ice is his leader. And then, obviously, he doubled down with a video.
Hello to the people of Japan and the people of the world. I want to make this message because I've been gone for a long
Dude, I gotta admit at this point, it is just funny to see just how, like, desperate this guy is to get any kind of attention, huh? Like, dude is a genuine embarrassment. Like, bro is currently homeless in Japan, and this is the only thing he could think to do. To try to, like, figure out, like, something.
Long time. Let me
Keep
introduce
any kind of
myself if you don't
relevance.
know me already. I am Johnny Somali. I am part of the criminal nuisance live streamer gang called CX. I am a high-ranking member in the black sheep of the family. We are ran by our top...
Nah, dude, you're genuinely just a cringe, like... You're just a cringe dude who wants to be relevant and really badly wants people to pay attention to him. Like, bro, even your own family is freaking, like, pretty much all but, like, left ownership of you. Like, nobody likes you and your life is going down the drain. Shut up.
The leader, Ice Poseidon. He's the leader of CX and Miskiff, the leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming international criminal mafia of nuisance streamers that have came to Japan to bring you freedom, to bring you American values. You weak jack.
You know what's even funnier too is that like he's about to get body slammed or something for this, dude.
Will never stop us. You will never stop CX. You will never stop Johnny Somali. You will never stop Ice Poseidon.
He's really just sort of doing this because he kind of wants to piss off everybody else on the list, honestly. I feel like, right? He's trying to get reactions out of them. Like, this is basically him trying to, like, be like, hey, pay attention to these guys, too. You think it's like, his master plan? He's just really hoping that people are, like, pay more attention to everybody else and not just him. Like, hey, guys, could you maybe go and attack some of them instead of me, too?
Paul Danino, who was my mentor, my teacher, my leader. If it was not for Ice Poseidon, I would have never came to Japan.
But it actually turns out that this account that created the wanted poster showing them is allegedly a troll account ran by Johnny or an affiliate.
Yeah, called it. He made it himself. He's just trying to get people to harass other people instead of him. What a loser. I freaking called it. Dude. He's actually that much of a freaking loser.
So it does kind of make sense that Johnny immediately used this post to insert himself into the conversation. At this point, they're kind of acting like
really
crabs in a bucket. They're just dragging
relevance.
each other down and taking turns on crashing out. Ice is definitely not the leader or mentor of Johnny, though. As he's made it very clear that he doesn't want to associate with him at all.
And if you try to arrest Ice Poseidon, if you try to stop Paul Danino or any of our group, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah the terrorist, the one that paid for all of our kick deals and steak deals, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah this fat
he really is trying to like just like sort of put like trying to like get up like, hey, please go after them. Can you stop going after me? Like so badly.
I promise you I'll be back in Japan soon. You'll never stop Kang Joel. You'll never stop Hugh Sama, Showtime, and all these leeches.
Dude, he left Japan because the Yakuza were after him. Bro is too scared to actually go back. Like, shut the hell up.
We will destroy Japan, and I promise you, if you arrest any of them, if you stop any of them, if you attack any of
them... getting jumped left and right. Good lord, dude, there is really no way to pause this guy in a good image, huh? I'm gonna totally make that the thumbnail. I like this one. This one's pretty cool.
Them, I will come back to Japan and I will bring back vengeance.
Yeah,
he does kind of look like a horse.
Dude is currently banned from going to Japan and he's stuck in Korea for who knows how long due to this ongoing trial. So it's not
yeah, he's currently there homeless.
Like he can actually pull up to Japan and do anything. And speaking of which, this is definitely not going to help his trial. What will be interesting to see though is what his trial outcome will be, because just looking at it, he's been playing all of his cards in the worst way possible. So you would think that he would get some serious time for all of this, because
I genuinely assume he thinks that if he makes a big enough like wave or a big enough like circle of attention, that potentially he'll go to jail effectively in Korea, but that like in some way or another the United States is going to like have him, what's the word, extradited, or like basically have him like taken out of jail and brought back to the US as some kind of like, you know, we need to save our people or bring back our people. Hopefully that doesn't happen, right? Hopefully he sort of rots, like with an appropriate punishment, of course. but hopefully he does get some form of punishment, and is made an example of for a lot of these other nuisance
He's
streamers.
doing everything wrong, essentially, because the dude is literally doing the opposite of what any reasonable person would do in a situation like this. So it'll be really interesting to see what he actually ends up getting in South Korea. But when it comes to Ice Poseidon, though, he's not even halfway done when it comes to his 100-day stream marathon, and he's already crashing out like that. So
yeah, he should have stopped a while ago.
I'm worried worse things are going to happen throughout this, but who knows? Hopefully my worries are wrong. That is not stopping the Japanese public from literally hunting ice. So he's had his life threatened multiple times. He's currently being stalked. So
and again, seemingly this is exactly what Johnny Sommelier was hoping for. He was hoping for this hit list to make it big and basically give people a target to go after, effectively, that hopefully will sort of take attention away from him, I believe.
The Japanese public, they are just over with any live streamers who can come across as disrespectful for their culture. And I mean, after Johnny Somali, it makes sense to me that they would push back on anyone.
Genuinely, Chaos and I have been planning and are still working together on making a good plan to go and visit Japan. We freaking love it. We love the culture. We've been weeaboos our whole freaking life. Yada, 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 yada. More than that, I freaking love the history of it all. I'm a big history... I'd say a history buff, but only in the recreational way. I'm not a freaking intelligent historian or anything like that. But I freaking love watching all manner from all areas of the world. Egypt, Japan, China. I just love learning about, like, the different cultures and the different histories. I freaking love religious studies, historical study, all that stuff, right? Japan has such a rich culture, such a cool culture, and specifically such a, like, very quickly evolving and changing culture. It's really interesting to see from, like, the early days to the modern days. It's wild. And like how, like, America and baseball played an effect, you know, like, oh, anyway, point being, I can nerd out all day about that kind of stuff. We want to go visit. And I really, really badly wanted to try to do, like, a sort of, like, have Degenerate Weeb walk me around as, like, a VTuber model on the phone, and, you know, kind of like how Iron Mouse does it. Or have, like, Chaos do it, you know, something like that. We've been thinking about, like, how can we go to Japan and live stream it? How can we go to Japan and, like, make content there? How can we, like, you gotta figure something out. Or maybe, you know, it would just be, I would be behind the camera and then we record Degenerate Weeb. Or, you know, as sort of my go-to, like, guy or something, you know, or maybe, you know, whatever. Point being is we'd have to figure out some way, shape, or form. Or maybe we could live stream Degenerate Weeb, and instead I will just do, like, a supercut of, like, everything I was able to enjoy and all the really cool stuff, and I can share pictures with you guys. You know how it is. And it's situations like this that sort of, like, really make us hesitate. Not to visit necessarily, but definitely to create content, definitely to try to, like, share the culture, share Japan, share the things that we've seen, the experiences we got to experience. It really makes us want to, like, just basically stay away from it and just, like, not even... In essence, it makes us really not want to enjoy Japan and enjoy recording and documenting our time there, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's a good thing, honestly. But I feel like if the only people that are no longer going to be making content about Japan are going to be the people that respect it, and the only people that are going to be making content are the people that genuinely just want to be a nuisance, at the end of the day, who's actually winning there, you know? And that's kind of sad to think about. It sucks. And let me know what y'all think. I genuinely would like your opinion, especially if you're from Japan, or if you have, or if any way you have, you know, ties to Japan, whether you've lived there, you have family there, your ancestry is from there, whatever, you know?
One who's essentially profiting from being live and teetering on being disrespectful in their country. But either way, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so I would definitely recommend checking it out. If you're new here, feel free to...
You know what? YouTube is right. I think YouTube absolutely nailed it on the head. That is a video I would enjoy. So much so that it's actually next on my watch later.
Subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.
However, we have to save it for next time because we're pretty much at time. But absolutely amazing video, my dude. Literally, look at that, Pam. Next. We're going to save that for next time. I'm going to like this video. I'm going to share this on the Discord. Please be sure to go and drop Atozy a like. Drop him a comment. Drop him a subscription. Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe. And become a Monodachi today. I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi. That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!